Hey, what's up, guys? So, when your water's getting low, you don't really know. So we click the fresh button, and it gives you 4. So when it's on a third, it's actually like almost half, and when it's on 2/3, it's pretty much still full. So they're very inaccurate, and they're not great. So like when we say black, it's full, and it's literally not even like it'd be empty. We literally just got to this place. And grey is empty. That's correct. I don't know what auxiliary is, but all these should be empty. Battery's always going to be full because it's lithium, and this is meant for not lithium. But yeah, so it says it's full, which is correct, but it's very inaccurate. So these things right here, it's like a little flow meter. It'll tell you how many liters you've used, like pretty much exactly. Like I just tested it to 25 litre jug, and it was like 25 litres for the 25 litre jug, so it was pretty bang on. And this is my plan. So I want to be able to read this. Sorry for the mess, it's because I'm doing all this. I want to be able to read this coming out right here. So I'm going to have it so this little end bit is poking out, just so I can see that. And it's going to be like that bit is poking out, just this end piece right there. And yeah, so what I'm going to do is, this is my fresh water right here, that white hose. So that's going from the tank coming up, and then going into the pump. So the pump is sucking it through this hose. So what I'm going to do is put a little joiner on, and I'm going to cut it, join this to the one going out of the tank, and then have that coming through, passing through this fella here, so going into there, and then coming out there, and then to the pump. So it'll be passing through this, and it'll be like no pressure because it's, you know, pulling, not pushing. So it's not holding that 50 psi, so there's less likely for leaks and such. But I did test it at mains water pressure, and it's perfectly sealed. But yeah, I figured I'd do it on that side anyway, because yeah, no pressure, less risk. And also, you know, if anything ever happens and we're just leaving it, like we go somewhere and we just leave it, then, you know, the chances are that the water will slowly make its way back into the tank instead of making its way into everything, if you know what I mean. So yeah, it's a good idea to do it on that side, just less risk. And yeah, so I'm gonna put that in now, and I'll show you how it looks. So we'll be able to know, say we've been somewhere for like a week and a half and we're getting pretty low on water. Like even that thing says we're low, so we're probably pretty low, and we're not sure if we have enough for a shower or like enough to make a tea. Like you have no idea if you got a couple of liters left or like 30 liters left. Like the roundabouts is very inaccurate. So this will tell us, because I got 2 of these. So I'll have one when we're filling up. So we'll fill it up and it'll say, you know, 200 and something liters. And then as we're going through, it'll be telling us how much we've used. So say we've got 100 liters that we've used so far, we'll have, you know, 100 and something liters left. So we'll know exactly how much is going in and how much is coming out. And they're actually pretty sensitive. Like I'm surprised. Like you literally, as soon as you knock it, come on, and that thing moves it all. Like if I can, I'll show you. Like, so as soon as it spins, so that's how it does it. By the way, it measures it by flow per minute or whatever. So depending on how fast it's pulling it, is how much it's using it. So it's pretty damn accurate. I can't believe how. And they're only $50 by the way, $50 from Bunnings. But I'll get started now and put that in, and we'll see how it works. Stay tuned. All right, check it out. I've got this in place. I'm gonna turn the water on. Starts climbing. And a lot more if I go faster. Don't want to waste too much water because we're already in the hundreds. So yeah, I'll show you what I did. Let me just pull that bit open. Hopefully you can see it as well as you can. So I've got it piped through here. I've already closed it off. So it just goes through like that, one end and the other. And I've got a piece of foam holding it in place. So because pumps being pumps, when they're pumping, they go a little bit. So the foam helps reduce the noise a little bit. And then I got the pipe coming around and up just so it's out of the way of this. And it is going, if you can see that right there. So you have the white hose right here is going into the pump, and the other one is going down right there. So it's coming out of the tank, going into it and then coming out of it and then going around and then into the pump. So yeah, that's how it's done. It's pretty easy. We actually didn't realize how useful these things are, particularly when filling, because we found out the other day when the caravan's on an angle, we can only get 130 litres. If we're on like an angle where this side is lower, it starts like coming out of the drain, so it starts shooting out and it gets an air pocket on this side, like under the caravan. And yeah, it's pretty ridiculous. So you can, sometimes we think we're full and we've actually only got 130 litres in it, which is, you know, a massive difference. Like I think when we're full we can get around 190 about, especially if we have the caravan tilted on that angle, and we can, oh sorry, that angle, so that side's higher, then we can really fill the tank, because we fill from the bottom, so it sort of pushes the air out, which is works pretty well, particularly if the side's higher. But yeah, so there's been heaps of times where we thought we've yeah, been full when we're probably not, just because of the angle of the caravan. So knowing how much water's going in is actually super useful, because yeah, like when we only get 130 litres in and starts pouring out and we're like, what the hell's going on? Just grab the stabilizers, put underneath, raise that side a little bit, and then we can fit like another, you know, like 50 litres, which is pretty massive when you think about like a week away. 50 litres is the difference between like, you know, a couple more showers or like, I don't know, like 3 weeks of drinking water. But yeah, it's definitely something to keep in mind and consider. But yeah, anyway, I hope you liked the video. Like and subscribe and all that jazz, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.